Sierra Resort in Reno, Tahoe, Nevada. Miss Teen USA 2022. Here are the 2022 Miss Teen USA contestants.
For Miss Teen USA 2022. First up is Arizona.
The next contestant in the top 16 is Florida.
Joining the semifinals is Kansas.
You're up next, Nevada.
It's your turn, Iowa.
Okay, let's hear it for Ohio.
Moving forward in the competition is Georgia.
You've made it, Wisconsin. So let's hear it for the first half of our top 16. Come on!
Thank you to our first 8 semifinalists. You may exit.
All right, settle down. It's time to reveal the second half of our top 16, starting with...
It's your time, North Carolina.
I think I was meant to go straight into that.
Take a deep breath. Hawaii.
Next up, California.
Let's hear it for Michigan.
You've made it to the top 16. Nebraska.
Congratulations, Idaho.
Let's hear it for Tennessee.
And rounding out the top 16 is Oklahoma. There they are, the second half of the 2022 Miss Teen USA Top 16. You all may exit. Now let's give all of our contestants a huge round of applause.
Arizona! 18-year-old Maya Denise attends the University of Arizona, where she studies broadcast journalism. She's a huge sports fan and wants to become a sideline reporter for ESPN. Maya Denise is a professional tap dancer and promotes exercise and healthy living to kids across her state. Arizona!
Florida! Alisa is a finance student at the University of Central Florida and an advocate for financial literacy programs for children and families. She is 19 years old and is a youth basketball coach who landed a role in a Super Bowl commercial. Florida!
Kansas! Gracie is a 17-year-old high school senior. She plans to follow her parents as a doctor of chiropractic. Gracie is the founder of the Let's Get Real movement, which advocates for mental health. She plays a variety of sports and bakes a mean banana muffin. Kansas!
Nevada! 18-year-old Janae is set on becoming a marketing executive with Apple. She's a business administration student at the University of Oregon. Janae supports CASA, court-appointed special advocates. She's a huge movie and college football fan. Nevada!
Iowa! 17-year-old Marisa is ranked first in her high school class. She wants to become a medical doctor specializing in dermatology. Marisa is working on her second children's book. She loves reading and rescuing insects. Iowa!
Ohio! 18-year-old Kylan attends the University of Alabama pursuing a broadcast journalism degree. She plans to be a sports reporter. From her love of four-wheelers to soccer, Kylan wants to prove girls can love both sports and stilettos. Ohio!
Georgia! Courtney Ayana is a 16-year-old and making her mark as a working actress for TV, film, and stage. She wants to launch a career in media and entertainment after college. Courtney Ayana was elected president of a statewide student leadership group after giving a speech in front of 10,000 students. Georgia!
Wisconsin! 15-year-old Sage leads her school's robotics team and received one of the highest awards given at state competition. She's trained in Indian classical dance and is an environmental advocate. Sage looks to a career in medicine as an orthopedic surgeon. Wisconsin!
North Carolina! Gabby is 17 years old and a ranked tennis player. As a freshman, she helped her varsity team come from behind to win a high school state championship. Gabby's ambition is to become an astrobiologist for NASA. North Carolina!
Hawaii! 19-year-old Malulani is a biological engineering student at the University of Hawaii, Manoa. Her interests include promoting sustainable communities and volunteering for the homeless population and being a food influencer on social media. Hawaii! Hawaii.
California. Cassidy is 18 years old and a computer science and creative technology student at the University of Colorado Boulder. This future Armed Forces software engineer is an amateur DJ and wants to live on every continent. California!
Michigan! 19-year-old Isabella knows CPR and is a certified nurse tech. This science lover plans to be an anesthesiologist and is studying biological sciences at Wayne State University. To unwind and stay in shape, she loves to work out and longboard. Michigan!
Nebraska! Varun is a pre-med student at Grand Canyon University who wants to one day specialize in pediatric care. At 18 years old, she is also a hip-hop dance instructor and professional model. She has authored and illustrated a children's book. Nebraska!
Idaho! Jenna is an 18-year-old dancer who wants to perform in commercials and movies. She currently works professionally in the dance industry. Jenna hopes to earn a dance education degree to open her own dance studio. She's a former gymnast in the Junior Olympics program. Idaho!
Tennessee! 18-year-old McKinley looks forward to a career as a legal correspondent. She's studying integrated marketing communications at the University of Mississippi. McKinley promotes teen volunteerism. Like a true Tennessean, she's a Dolly Parton fanatic. Tennessee!
Oklahoma! Haley is a 19-year-old student at the University of Oklahoma, studying political science and public relations and minoring in international studies pre-law. She hopes to one day be the White House press secretary. Haley is a published author and podcast host. Oklahoma! Thank you, contestants. One of you is about to become the face and voice for teams around the country.
Now, there is one leader with the experience and the conviction of what this platform can do for young women, and she is doing it all with her vision of pageantry reimagined. Please welcome the wonderful, the incredible, the president of the Miss USA organization, Crystal Stewart. All right, you've waited long enough. It's time for our top 16 to light this stage on fire. Are you guys ready for that? I can't hear you. This is the 2022 Miss Teen USA Fitness Competition, so we need some energy. Wearing fitness apparel from Kittnish, we kick things off with
Arizona!
Wisconsin.
North Carolina.
Hawaii.
California.
Michigan.
Nebraska.
Idaho.
Tennessee.
Oklahoma.
Let's take another look at our top 16 contestants in their kittenish fitness apparel. introduce an incredible teen from Florida. She knows exactly what it takes to win the crown because she did it last year. Miss Teen USA 2021, Brianna Miles.
How about a big round of applause for Brianna, please? Now, Brianna, lovely to see you again. You look absolutely beautiful, as always.
Thank you so much.
Now, you've had a pretty big year, haven't you, as Miss Teen USA? Give us a sense of what that was like.
You know, being crowned Miss Teen USA truly was a dream come true. You know, I was traveling to different states, I was working with my community, I got to bond with my sister Elle, and just have the most amazing year ever. And I am just so blessed and honored to have had this opportunity.
And what do you take away from this experience on your journey, the Brianna story? What's the Brianna story looking forward?
The Brianna story looking forward, I just want to be able to live a legacy of being a role model and someone that people can look up to. You know, when I competed for Miss Florida Teen USA the first time, I fell down on stage. True story, it was really embarrassing, but you know what? I got back up and I survived. So, you know, it's all about getting back up because that's what's so important.
Wonderful. You're an absolutely wonderful role model. Now, behind us are 16, I would say, pretty anxious Miss Teen USA contestants.
Absolutely.
You've been in that moment, right?
I have.
And what did that feel like, and what would be your advice to them right now?
Yes, well, I know there are so much nerves happening right now, but honestly, I would just tell them to breathe and relax. You have worked so hard for this journey, not just months, but years of preparation. So just let the judges see that and just be your authentic self.
Now that your Miss Teen USA your year is coming to a close.
Sadly.
Very, very sadly, I'm sure. But what's next for you? What do? You take off the crown, well, tonight, I suppose. What happens tomorrow?
Yes, well, as a current college student, I'm going to continue my studies at Florida State University, double majoring in computer science and musical theater. I know they're not related, but, you know, I've always had a passion for performing and being on stage, so hopefully you'll see me on another big stage one day.
Well, I am absolutely sure we are going to be seeing you again, aren't we, folks? Aren't we? Yep. We're absolutely very excited to see what the future holds for you, and I know that it's going to be a very interesting and very successful one. Very well done. Now, Brianna, we're going to see you again a little bit later in the show, but Miss Teen USA, Brianna Miles 2021, thank you very much. You know, Elle, she's really set such a high standard this year, but the big question of the night is who will be the next Miss Teen USA? Any favourites?
Any favorites, y'all?
Come on! Hawaii, I hear.
I see Florida.
Florida.
Arizona.
Over here, what have we got up here?
Georgia. My eyesight isn't that good, y'all.
I got a lot of Oklahoma up here, maybe, Ohio. There it is.
Michigan. If you've had the chance to be in Reno, Tahoe for one of its best-known events, the Great Reno Balloon Race, then you know the thrill of seeing the many colors of hot air balloons soaring across a blue sky. Tonight, we bring that same feel to our stage as we showcase all the teen contestants in evening gown.
Arizona. 16 contestants in tonight's evening gown competition, presented by our official fashion partner, Giovanni, beginning with Arizona.
Florida.
Kansas.
Nevada.
Iowa.
Ohio.
Georgia.
Wisconsin.
North Carolina.
Michigan.
Nebraska. Tennessee.
Oklahoma.
Let's make some noise now as we welcome back all of our semi-finalists back to the stage.
You don't want to miss a moment. Enjoy a 15-minute intermission, and when you return, we'll learn the names of our top 5 finalists. The first contestant in the final 5 is California!
Our next finalist is Tennessee.
Moving on in the competition is Michigan!
are next Idaho.
And rounding out the top 5 is Nebraska! Here they are, your 2022 Miss Teen USA top 5. All right, now that you're warmed up, it's time to get serious. When I call your name, you'll pick a card with the name of a judge on it. That is the judge who will ask you your final question. You'll have 30 seconds to answer. If you go over, you'll hear this sound. All righty, let's get started. California.
Let's go, Cass. Let's go, Cass!
Judge number 3, Tanya Meme.
Okay, well, first of all, congratulations for getting this far.
Thank you. I'm ecstatic to be here.
You look wonderful.
Thank you.
Okay, so you're part of the digital first generation, where the answer to any question can quickly be searched online and answered within seconds. So what's something that you can't learn online?
I don't think that you can learn respect online. I think that respect is something that's taught through your community, through your parents. And I actually talked about this in my interview. I love that respecting someone else not only means that you put yourself in their shoes and you take what they're saying with a grain of salt, but even if you disagree with them, you say, I respect your opinion. I see where you're coming from. And that's what's beautiful about this country, is that we're able to respect other people that are different. And it's awesome that we can learn that from our communities. But I don't think that that's something that can be learned online. Thank you.
Tennessee, you can bring your mic over, sweetie. What judge did you pick?
Judge number 2.
Bob Hartnagel.
Hi, Tennessee. Congratulations.
Hello. Thank you so much.
So my question is, from influencer-induced overspending to convenience of instant payment apps, there are many ways for teens to financially stumble these days. Why aren't teens learning more about financial literacy?
I think that teens aren't learning more about financial literacy because they're not given enough resources to do so. I'm so blessed to be a part of a generation that has access to so many incredible resources right at our fingertips. It's incredible. But I think that we're just simply not taught enough about it and how to utilize those resources. Thank you.
Thank you, Tennessee. Michigan. What judge did you pick?
6.
Anita Carpata.
Okay, you look beautiful. Congratulations.
I really appreciate it. Thank you.
You're doing great. Okay, young adults get most of their news from social media, yet almost half of them say it's untrustworthy. If it's so unreliable, where should you get your news from?
The people around you, I feel the people around you do a lot of research. I love getting research from TikTok. There are so many news outlets out there that can really help you become more knowledgeable. I'm a very knowledgeable person. I like to know what's going on in this world. You really cannot trust just one news outlet. You have to go to many others and fact check and realize that not everyone's going to tell the truth. Go to the people around you and see what their opinion is and see what they think. Don't just believe everything you read online.
Thank you, Michigan. Idaho. Which judge did you pick?
Judge number 1.
Keely Sanders Helmich.
Hi, Idaho. How are you?
Hello, Miss Keely. I'm good. How are you?
Good. Take a deep breath. I know this is a hard part, but you're doing awesome. All you girls are. So, just about every teen has access to a smartphone, and almost half say that they're constantly on their device. Many experts say this is unhealthy. What are you doing to manage your own digital wellness?
First, I like to live in the moment and not always have my phone in my hand. And second, I like to turn something on that's called screen time. And it manages how much time you're spending on my phone. And I look back at it and I say, I'm spending 9 hours a day on my phone. I spend 9 hours a day at school. And so it was a wake-up call for me to realize that I just need to live in the moment and appreciate what's going on around me instead of always scrolling on Instagram. Thank you.
Thank you, Idaho. And that leaves Nebraska.
Judge number 4.
Alan Aponte.
Hello.
Hi.
Congratulations on making it so far.
Thank you so much.
You look incredible.
Thank you.
Okay, so telephobia is the fear and avoidance of answering phone calls or having a phone conversation. And yes, this is a real thing. Why is it easier to send a text message instead of talking on the phone?
Well, in our generation, we have so much access to social media and text messages. So we're constantly sending each other. People will sit next to each other and send texts. And I think that that's crazy because you should just put your phone down and talk to the person next to you. But for phone calls, it can also be scary because people don't know what to say or they might feel nervous on a phone. And I just believe that we need to, as a generation, put our phones down and have more interpersonal conversations. It's so important, and in today's world, it's something that's truly, truly needed, especially among teens.
Thank you, Nebraska. Let's hear it for our fantastic top 5. This is going to be a hard choice. They're all ready to wear the Mawad Power of Hope crown. You know what they say. If the crown fits, will it be California? Tennessee. Or will it be Michigan? Or Idaho? Or will it be Nebraska? Give it up one more time for the top 5, ladies and gentlemen.
And the winner of Miss Teen USA 2021 is Florida!
Okay, let's hear it for the fan favorite, Ohio!
Up next, Miss Photogenic. The winner of Miss Photogenic is North Carolina.
Next, winning this year's Miss Teen USA costume contest, Oklahoma.
And finally, everyone's new bestie, Miss Congeniality. And this year's winner is Nevada!
Congratulations to our special award winners and to all 51 of our teens.
In 2020, I walked the Miss Florida Teen USA stage for the first time, and falling on stage was one of the most heartbreaking experiences of my life, but it taught me that failure does not define me, but rather strengthens me. After being crowned Miss Florida Teen USA, I was given the opportunity of a lifetime to compete at Miss Teen USA. Thank you to Girl Bossing Incorporated and the Miss Florida USA team for allowing me to represent my home state. To my sister Queen Elle, beyond the thousands of prizes I received this year, you truly are the most valuable. To my mom, I appreciate your love, guidance, and support. I love you, Mama. We did it. To Crystal, Darla, Michael, Dawn, and the entire Miss USA staff, thank you for your support, mentoring, advice, and direction. To Miss Teen USA 2022, I am already so proud of you. Make each and every day count, because this year will fly by before you know it. As the first ever Afro-Latina Miss Teen USA, I intended to leave a legacy and lasting impression on everyone I came across. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Signing off for the very last time, I'm your Miss Teen USA 2021, Brianna Miles.
Now taking her final walk, this is Miss Teen USA 2021, Brianna Miles. Thank you, Brianna, for all your success and all you have done. You've had a wonderful year, and we are all so proud of you and how you have represented the crown this year. There she goes.
Thank you. One more round of applause for everyone on stage right now.
Well done, everyone.
Alrighty, here we go. In 5th place, Tennessee.
4th place goes to Michigan.
3rd place goes to California.
'And then, of course, there were 2. If for any reason the new Miss Teen USA cannot fulfill her duties, 2nd place will take over. Good luck to both of you.
2nd place goes to
Congratulations to tonight's winner, Nebraska. Be sure to tune in to FYI this Monday night to see who will be crowned the next Miss USA as Elle Smith gives it up